From Arjun tank to Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launcher, from Naga anti-tank guided missile to HAL Tejas, from Akash missile to HAL Dhruv, from INS Kalvari to Dhanush Howitzer, from Agni 5 to Astra missile. In spite of best-in-class, state-of-art defense technology, why is Atmanirbhar Bharat not able to design and manufacture its own assault rifle? While compared to above-mentioned achievements, it's not a big deal. Before we dig into the core, let us see the crust. Currently, our defense forces are using indigenously built INSAS rifles, which are Indian Small Arms System rifle with 5.56 mm caliber and INSAS LMG light machine gun. But in operational areas, our brave hearts use AK series rifles such as Israeli and US weapons like Tavor and Sig and Savior. And the plan is to replace INSAS with Russian origin AK-203. Now let us see why INSAS failed. INSAS was introduced in 1990s as a standard infantry rifle, but soon some major issues started coming up. They were small caliber of 5.56 into 45 mm compared to a 7.62 mm round, which is more lethal, and frequent jamming and magazine cracking in the cold weather. Rifle firing is automatic mode when set for 3-round burst mode, and spraying of oil in ice off to operate. Many of our soldiers were seriously injured in many occasions. Most of these issues were solved, but major issues like small caliber continued. So the quest for a new standard rifle started in 2005. Finally in 2018, AK-203 was selected. This rifle will be produced in India by Ordnance Factories Board, which were recently in news because they were privatized, with complete transfer of technology. Thus, it will be a made in India assault rifle, but not truly a Atmanirbhar one. Now let us see the reasons why India couldn't develop an indigenous assault rifle. The first reason is because of the public sector monopoly in defense production. Until recent, design, development and manufacturing of assault rifles were solely done by the state-owned Ordnance Factories Board. Various factories of OFB made their efforts, but this monopoly hindered the growth of private sector industries. And the second reason is no private participation in research and development. Foreign direct investment (FDI) was not allowed in defense sector for a long time after the independence. In 2001, 26% of FDI was allowed through the direct route. Last year, that is 2020, 74% of FDI was allowed through the direct route and the 100% through the government route. But the results of this initiative will take time to fructify. The third reason is misplaced focus on small caliber INSAS. India's defense forces went for a 5.56 mm round with INSAS. There was a doctrine behind this move. It was to incapacitate the enemy with smaller round instead of killing him in order to halt advancing enemy. This doctrine might have been useful in a full-fledged war, but it proved counterproductive in anti-terrorist and counter-insurgency operations. Thus, forces decided to go back to 7.62 mm round. This wasted precious time and effort. And the fourth reason is lack of technology. Defense industrial base is lacking in India compared to other major powers. Designing and production of assault rifles require very precise machinery along with resting infrastructure. Also, previous efforts, that is INSAS, is actually the reverse engineering of British FN/FAL rifle and not a totally new technology. The fifth reason is poor quality of ammunition. Rigorous testing is done during the development trials of a rifle, but the faulty ammunition can seriously hinder this procedure. There are numerous reports of allegedly faulty ammunition from OFB. However, Private industries are coming up in this sector, but it will take time for them to reach full potential. Near perfect design of AK series assault rifle. After the 1940s, there has not been any major innovation in the basic technology of assault rifles. Changes are made only in design and specifications. The design of AK series rifle is generally considered to be perfect. Thus, they became the natural choice. So we can't really blame Indian innovators for not coming up with a new assault rifle. It's just the issue of making the right design. And the seventh reason is preference to buying. Some people make allegations of Indian defense procurement that is generally prefers buying foreign weapons and platforms even if they are available in India. This is because of alleged large scale corruption in defense procurements. There is comparatively less scope for corruption in indigenous deals. So we have seen the reasons. Now we'll see what is the future of India's indigenous assault rifle. India will procure around 7.5 lakh AK-203 assault rifles. Around 1.44 lakh SIG 716 have been already purchased for immediate needs. Indian private defense companies are coming up with new options. SSS Defense has presented its P-72 series of rifles in 2018, but will they be procured? The future is not grim for these options as requirement of Indian security forces is much more than 7.5 lakh rifles. Thus the remaining numbers can be made up with these indigenous assault rifles. So India's failure in developing a reliable indigenous assault rifle is due to different factors stated above. But things are changing now. The governments are promoting FDI in defense sector through various models. The negative import list is a major step in this regard. It has banned the import of 7.62 mm assault rifles along with small arms. Thus the future is bright for India's small arm industry. Kindly click on the like button so that YouTube recognizes our existence. And if you like the content, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you.